Hello students, welcome to the Schooling Hub. Today we will do 4B exercise of chapter Simultaneous Linear Equations of Algebra Unit. Before starting, please do like and share our videos and subscribe to our channel. 11th question is, two persons A and B together can do a work in 10 days. The same work can be finished in 18 days if A works alone for 12 days and B work alone for 6 days. Find the time required for each one of them to finish the work if they work alone. First of all, let us assume that A alone completes the work in X days and B alone completes the work in Y days. Now we know that in X days A completes the whole work. Means in one day the amount of work that A will do is 1 divided by X. Similarly, if we calculate for 10 days, for 10 days work done by A will be 10 divided by X. Similarly, we know that in Y days B completes the whole work. Means in one day amount of work done by B is 1 divided by Y, and in 10 days B will do 10 divided by Y work. But we are given that A and B together can do a work in 10 days. Means in 10 days work done by A is 10 divided by X and work done by B is 10 divided by Y, and together they complete the whole work. Means A and B together completes the whole work. So here if we take 10 as common, this is 1 plus X plus 1 plus Y, that is equal to 1. This is our equation number 1. Say. Next we are given that the same work can be finished in 18 days if A works alone for 12 days and B work alone for 6 days. Means A worked for 12 days. In 12 days work done by A will be, we know that in one day A does 1 upon X work. In 12 days A will do 12 divided by X work, and for 6 days B work. The means work done by B in 6 days will be, if one day B completes 1 by Y work, and in 6 days this will be 6 divided by Y. Means together the work of 12 days of A and 6 days of B, both of them completes the whole work. This is our equation number 2. Now for this 10 we will divide by 1. So we have equation that is 1 by X plus 1 by Y, that is 1 by 10. So for taking the Y equation similar, we will multiply equation number 1 by 6, that is 6 multiplied by 1 upon X plus 1 upon Y, that is equal to 1 by 10. We have 6 divided by X plus 6 divided by Y, that is equal to 6 divided by 10. This is our equation number 3. Now we will subtract both the equations. We will subtract equation number 2 and equation number 3. Okay, equation number 2 is 12 divided by X plus 6 divided by Y, that is 1, and equation 3 is 6 divided by X plus 6 divided by Y, that is 6 by 10. We know that while subtracting we have to change the signs. Plus 12 by X minus 6 by X. We have 6 divided by X plus 6 by Y, and minus 6 by Y will get cancelled, that is equal to 1 minus 6 divided by 10. Here we have 6 divided by X. We will take 10 as the LCM. 10 minus 6. 10 minus 6, that is 4 divided by 10. We will cross multiply. We have 6 divided by X, that is equal to 4 divided by 10. we will cross multiply. That is 60, that is equal to 4x. Hence x is equal to 60 divided by 4. That is 15. Value of x is 15. Now we will put this value of x in equation number 1. We have equation 1, that is 1 by x plus 1 by y, that is equal to 1 by 10. Value of x is 15, that is 1 by 15 plus 1 by y, that is equal to 1 by 10. Hence value of 1 by y is 1 by 10 minus 1 by 15. We will take LCM here. LCM of 10 and 15 is 30. So 30 divided by 10, that is 3, and 30 divided by 15, that is 2. This is 1 divided by 30. We will cross multiply. Here we have, that is 1 divided by y, that is equal to 1 divided by 30. We will cross multiply, hence value of y is 30. Means A alone completes work in 15 days, that is value of x, and B alone completes work in 30 days, that is value of y. We have 12th question. In an examination, 80% students passed. If 15 less had appeared and 10 less passed, the ratio of passes to failures would be 5:1. How many students passed and how many appeared in the examination? First of all, let that the number of students that passed be x and number of students that appeared be y. Now we are given that 80% of students passed, means the number of students passed, that is x, is 80% of the total number of students that appeared. This is x, that is 80 divided by 100 of y. 0 will get cancelled, 2 4s are 8 and 2 5s are 10. Hence we have x, that is 4 divided by 5y. Now ahead we are given that if 15 less had appeared, means now if the number of students appeared would be 15 less, that is y minus 15, and 10 less passed, means the number of passed students is 10 less, that is x minus 10. Then number of failed students would be, the students that failed is the total number of students that appeared minus the number of students that passed, that is 5y minus 15 minus x minus 10. Now we are given that ratio of pass, number of students passed is x by x minus 10, ratio failed students are y minus 15 minus x minus 10. Ratio is 5:1. We will cross multiply. We have x minus 10, that is 5y minus 15. 5s are 5 5s are 25, 5 to carry, this is 75 minus 5x minus 10. This is 5 multiplied by 10, that is 50. This we have x minus 10, that is equal to 5y minus 5x. Sorry, here this is minus bracket x minus 10. When we will open this bracket, the signs inside the bracket will get changed. So this will be minus x plus 10. Hence this is plus 10. The 5 multiplied by plus 10 is plus 50. So minus 75 plus 50 is minus 25. We have minus 10, minus 25 will be taken to the second side, that is plus 25. Here we have 5y minus 5x, plus x will be minus x on the second side. Plus 25 minus 10, that is 15, that is equal to 5y minus 5x minus x, that is 6x. 15, that is equal to 5y minus 6. Value of x is 4 divided by 5y. We will put the value of x, that is 4 divided by 5y. We have 15, that is equal to 5y minus 6 4s are 24 divided by 5y. 15 that is equal to 5 will be the LCM. Here we have 25y minus 24y. 15 5s are 75, that is equal to 25y minus 24y, that is y. Means value of y is 75. Now we will find the value of x. We have x, that is 4 divided by 5 into y. That is 4 divided by 5 into value of y is 75. This will be get cancelled. 5 15s are 75. 15 multiplied by 4, that is 60. Value of x is 60. X was the number of students that passed. Means 60 students passed, and number of students that appeared in the examination, that were y, and that is 75 students. We have next question. In a screening test for admission to an engineering college, 90 multiple choice questions were asked. In the test, 4 marks were awarded for each correct answer and 1 mark was deducted for every wrong answer. A candidate answered all the questions and secured 200 marks. How many questions did he answer correctly? First of all, let us have that the candidate answered correctly. Number of questions means that candidate answered correctly are x, and number of questions the candidate answered wrong, b, y. Now we are given that total questions were 90. Means total questions are total number of questions correctly answered plus number of questions that are wrong. Total questions are 90. Let this be question number 1. Now ahead they have given that 4 marks were awarded for each correct answer. Means the marks obtained by candidate for his correct answer are 4 marks is awarded for each answer, and total number of correct answers are x. Means the marks for correct answer is 4 multiplied x, and marks that are deducted for the wrong answer, they are saying that 1 mark was deducted for every wrong answer. Total number of wrong answers were y. Marks deducted for wrong answer would be 1 multiplied by y, and secured 200 marks. Means total correct marks were 4x minus deducted marks for wrong answer was y, that are 200, because the total marks scored by the candidates is 200. Let this be our equation number 2. Now we will add equation number 1 and equation number 2. We have x plus y, that is 90. Second equation is 4x minus y, that is 200. 4x plus x, 5x, plus y minus y will get cancelled. 200 plus 90, we have 290. Hence x is equal to 290 divided by 5, that is 58. We will put this value of x in equation number 1, that is x plus y is equal to 90. We have x, that is 58, plus y, that is equal to 90, hence value of y is 32. X was number of questions answered correctly. Means number of questions that are answered correctly are 58, and number of questions that he answered wrong are 32. We have 15th question. A machine is manufactured by assembling 2 parts A and B. If the price of part A increases by 10% and that of part B decreases by 10%, the cost of manufacturing the machine increases by 5%. But if the price of part A decreases by 10% and that of part B increases by 10%, the cost of the machine decreases by rupees 200. Find the prices of the parts. First of all, let that price for part A is X and price for part B is Y rupees. Hence, the cost for machine manufacturing is X plus Y rupees. Now, in the question we are given that if the price of part A increases by 10%, means price of part A was X. Now, 10% of the price is increased, plus part B, price of part B was Y, and we are given that part B decreases by 10%, but the cost of part B is decreased by 10% of the initial cost. The cost of manufacturing the machine increases by 5%, means the cost increases by 5%, that is 5% of initial cost, that was X plus Y. This is what the question says. Hence, now we will solve this. X plus 10 by 100 of X plus Y minus 10 by 100 of Y, that is equal to X plus Y plus 5 divided by 100 of X plus Y. This is X plus 1 by 10X plus Y minus 1 by 10Y, that is equal to X plus Y plus 5 20s, that is 1 by 20 multiplied by X plus Y. Now, after solving whole this equation by taking the LCMs and cross multiplying, we will get the value of X, that is 3Y, and that will be our equation number 1. Now, next we are given that if the price of part A decreases by 10%, means price of part A was X, now the price decreases by 10% of the initial price. This is decreasing, so minus, plus price of part B was Y, and that of part B increases by 10%, that is 10% of Y. Part B price is increased, that is equal to the cost decreases by rupees 200. Firstly, the cost was X plus Y. Now the cost decreases by rupees 200. We have X minus 10 divided by 100X plus Y plus 10 divided by 100Y, that is equal to X plus Y minus 200. 0 will get cancelled. Here we will take 10 as the LCM. So we will have 10 multiplied by X, that is 10X minus X plus 10Y plus Y, and that is equal to X plus Y minus 200. So here now we have, this is 10X minus X, that is 9X, 10Y plus Y, that is 11Y. We will multiply 10 to the second side. 10 multiplied by X, 10X, 10 multiplied by Y, 10Y, minus 200 multiplied 10, that is 2000. Here we have 10X. We will take 9X, that is minus 9X, plus 10Y minus 11Y, that is equal to 2000. 10X minus 9X, X, plus 10Y minus 11Y minus Y, that is equal to 2000. But we know that value of X is 3Y from equation number 1. So we will put here value 3Y minus Y, that is equal to 2000. 3Y minus Y, 2Y, that is equal to 2000. Hence value of Y is 1000. If value of Y is 1000, the value of X is 3Y, that is 3 multiplied by 1000, that is 3000. Y was the price for part B, hence the price for part B is rupees 1000 and price for part A is rupees 3000. So students, today we have completed 4B exercise of chapter simultaneous linear equations. If you have any doubt, then let us know your doubt in the comment section, or you can DM us your doubt on our Instagram page. Our Instagram account link will be provided in the description. Please do like and share our videos and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.